Hello friends, this is Yrvind and this is the bumpkin. I'm not happy with it, so I'm going to take it down and I'm going to make another solution a bit differently. It's coming right up. Hello again, so here is the solution, a new mock-up. There's a bumpkin on each side. One here and one here. Good thing with this is that it doesn't make the boat longer, so I can make it permanently and still got it in a container. The rudder sticks out a bit, but then I can just take off the two tillers and with a figure-8 rope pinch I can pull it flat, so that will be very easy to make it shorter. And then I can have it for the YOLO. And that's a good thing. And the YOLO is very special, and I do that more later because I lived in Japan in a small oyster fishing village and learned about how they do it. And interesting thing is, like this halyard here, this rope, they make it, as you're twice as strong. And in Japanese, what they call it? They call it hayu, a quick rope. So that's what I learned. Hayu, I don't know how to pronounce that, but that's what I learned. So that's a good thing. And what's more? Yeah, sheeting. Now I can sheet the missing to this thing. Like the missing is here, and this comes out, so I can put the sheet here. And it's good on the wind, and it's good downwind. It's a little bit tricky just in the middle between that, but well, that's how that is. And what's more, and even if I come up, if later I should be older, maybe I'm not so strong as before, I can have an electric outboard engine, because nowadays many things goes with batteries. Here in Västervik, even people with a bicycle have a little battery engine on there. And they go very quick and they seem to be good. Even cars have batteries nowadays. And maybe sooner they're going to have that. The problem with the electric outboard is that now many of them have the lithium battery that burns up, and I don't want to do that. So, and another thing, I'm quite good at sculling. And this is, what is this? This is a prize in sculling. This is from the west coast, Göteborg. And this is the man or king, Gustav Adolf. And he was a big warrior. Here I got this. At that time I was Sven Yrvind, and I got third prize. Well, at that time I was nearly 50 years old. There were some younger people, and this is in 1986. So I was, how old was it? 47. That's still good. So, and even in France they have goudi, they call it there. They call it goudi. And in Japan they call it ru. And in China they call it yolo. But they don't have the rope. And the rope, this quick rope, they make you much stronger. So that's why I went to Japan to study that. So this is something about this to consider. And like I said, the anchors I can do with the bridle, and then I can stand in the hash, because otherwise if I had it here in the back, it would be too long to reach. And either I have a chain on each side, or have just a bridle with 2 chains. So it's time to experiment, depending on the weather conditions too. Wow, thank you for this. Oh, I forgot. I use one more rope. In Japan, in China, they use a pin and a hollow. While in this way, I can slide in the oar. And also I can have that's a thing on the top. Then it doesn't jump out. So even in Japan, where I lived, if they were not so used to it, the oar jumped out of the pin. Here you cannot do that. And you can leave this in a bad weather. And also made another one. This is my closed oarlock. While in France they call them dame de nage. And they do say this is bronze and it's quite heavy. So I don't know, maybe 2 kilos. So I don't know if I will use it, yes or not. But that's it. And this rope is very handy. And this rope here is now polyester. But I will use Dyneema or Spectra. Has a very low friction. And against the stainless steel thing here, it's good. And the stainless steel thing distributes the forces a bit over a wider area, so it doesn't get such a sharp thing, makes the oar stronger. Hello friends, one more thing. People say that you should make a plan and you should stick to the plan. Never change the plan. Follow it until the end. Never change the plan. I think that's a ridiculous idea, very stupid. For example, with the bumpkins, yesterday I didn't know about that. If I made a plan and said, now I cannot change these things, then I would sail around for the rest of my life with a stupid bumpkin. And this new one can do so much more. So, if you got a bright idea, kill your darling and do the new thing. So this is my message, my preaching. Change plans, don't stick to old ideas. Hello again. Now it's later. And I've been trying to waterproof this joint. So we got epoxy all around it with fume silica. And here's the other one. Now it will dry overnight, and then tomorrow, here in the nipple, we will inject epoxy with a standing up. So it's 30 centimeter up, and it will fill this joint 30 centimeter with injection epoxy, and it will run out in the bottom when it overflows. Same in this one. And I've already done one here, and one here. Well, it looks a bit messy, but it's because these pieces are very expensive. So I cannot order new ones, so I got hold of some leftover pieces. Harriet gave me a good price. So, this is it.